Welcome to the journal project. I am so excited about this. I cannot even stand it. So today, what I'm going to do is start to set up some pages with you to get ready for June. It's easier if you give yourself a little bit of time and do like one of them a day, or if you want to binge and do it all like in one day, that's fine too. But today we're going to set up the calendar. It's a 2-page spread. I do not use this as my planning calendar, but I use it as a functional calendar for things that I want to remember, kind of like memory keeping. So if there's something really exciting going on, like in the month of May, it was my nephew's graduation and family was here. We went to a baseball game in the zoo. Those are the types of things that I might put on this particular calendar. Not appointments, not work that needs to be done or deadlines and things like that, but just more of my family, personal type things that I want to remember if I go back and look through this journal. So I'm going to go ahead and flip my screen. We are going to do the calendar today. Now, if you don't want to put a calendar in, you absolutely do not have to. Like I said in the beginning, I like to have it for different things that I may want to keep track of or just kind of know that that's happening. Now, what I do want to see is which, there it is. I'm going to use the wallboard stickers that match our cop kit this month. I wanted to make sure I had them there, but that's the one that I'm going with because I am in love with those flowers and I just think that they're really, really pretty. So first thing I'm going to do is go back and do a couple measurements. I will be kind of quiet and not talking the entire time, but I will walk you through the process as I'm doing it. But if I don't spend a little bit of quiet time when I'm measuring and things like that, inevitably, I can almost guarantee you I will mess this up. So I will be a little bit quiet on some regards. So give me just a few minutes to set this up. If you want to fast forward, you can. If you want to watch, you can do that too. But I just need to make sure that I'm getting this correctly. Okay, I can tell you that the boxes in width are 1.5 inches. And I've got 4 on this page and 3 on this page. So we're just going to start from the center. And I am just going to come up here to the top. Just trying to think if I went all the way over. I think that I pretty much did go all the way over. So I'm going to go just a tiny bit below the line and mark off at the 1.5 point. Now remember, this one only has 3 boxes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1.5. Did I measure that? See, now I'm second guessing myself. 1.5. Okay, 1.5 it is. Okay, perfect. This column over here is going to be for the colored in lines, and you can put stickers on here and all that good stuff if you want to. Okay, so then I'm going to go backwards and I am going to do 4 1.5 lines. So let's see, that's 1.5, half and 1, 1.5, half and 1. Yes, that is how my mind works. Now the rest of these are really easy because you don't have to count dots. We're just counting lines. Okay, so I grabbed 4 different colors. I think that they are going to work beautifully with this. Just in case you're interested in the colors, it's number 912, number 803, number 723, and number 312. Okay, so we're going to start with this top line. That is going to be our date, or day rather. So the day of the week is going to go across here. I'm going to set it up Sunday through Saturday. If you prefer Monday through Sunday, you can do that too. It's entirely up to you. You can set that up however you feel comfortable. And then the boxes going down, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should be fairly simple to do. So we have 1 box for the title here. Then we're going to have, so I'm going to put a little line here. I'm going to put my ruler straight there though. Hopefully that makes it straight. So I'm going to put a line there and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm probably going to have to get up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and look at a calendar. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there is 2. These are made exactly the same way. So you should have 2 empty rows at the bottom. So it starts on Saturday, which is the 1st, and then it ends on a Sunday, which is the 30th, which means it's actually a 6-week month, which will be weird for this particular layout because we don't have room for an extra box. So what I'm going to do is just draw an extra box down here that is going to be kind of like just a smaller box because it's Sunday, and I'm not going to fret about that at all. It's just going to be exactly what it is. And so I'm just going to come down here and I'm going to turn this way to make sure I'm still straight. I like putting my flat edge against the line, and that way I know that my lines are going to be straight when I draw them. And I'm just going to come down here and draw a line right here towards the bottom. And then I'm going to come this way and mark my box. I just want to make sure that looks straight. And I'm just going to put a little line right there because that's how I know that I'm just doing this little box for that. So I hope that that makes sense for you guys. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. I am going to do it lightly in pencil first. It's been a while since I've done a calendar like this. So I just want to make sure that I'm getting it right. So I'm going to take my time with it. I am going to draw the lines close to here when I get there. So there'll be 2 lines that come down into the center. Lines going across are easy, right? You just follow them across. So we're really just drawing in those vertical lines today. Now I just did that whole thing with this one. I am going to go back and add a different color just to give it a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of pop, a little bit of something. And the way I do it is I don't go directly over the color. I choose to go like right above it or right below it. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is put some washi tape down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a layer of whiteout tape over top of this line so that way the line won't come through when I put that down. And this was a brand new one, so I had to get it started. Doesn't have to be like perfect. It can be a little wavy. Doesn't matter as long as you're covering up that line. And I'm only going to cover it up to the end of the calendar section. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this to do some cutting of this. So let me just get this started. I love this washi tape. It's so pretty. Now, I'm just going to do one continual line and then just kind of make a little cut there in the middle. This is thin enough that it really shouldn't block it too much or anything like that, but I'm just gonna put it right between those two lines so that it's kind of hanging out here at the bottom line. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm just gonna cut this, I'm gonna line this up and trim that right there. And then I left a little bit over here so I could make this a nice, a nice neat cut as well. And so I'm just gonna rip that up. So now we've got just a little bit of washi tape here. Now you can go all the way over if you want to. That's totally fine. I'm just choosing not to for this particular one. Next thing I'm gonna do is write in my days of the week. Of the week across the top there. Now I'm going to go ahead and put on our stickers. Now this whole section leading up to Saturday is going to be blank. We might decorate it a little bit. You might not choose to. It's entirely up to you. I'm using the wallboard stickers, like I said earlier. If you don't have them and you still want to do the calendar, you can write the number and then take a highlighter or a marker and do like a little scribble over it, or you can just write the number in there. Whatever feels right for you is totally okay. All right, so our last tiny little box down here is the 30th. Our wallboard stickers always have 31. They're just printed that way in case you want to use it for something else. I do need to go up here and add the month up here, so I'm going to do that in pink. I'm going to set these down for a second. All right, then we're going to go ahead and put some stickers over here. So I'm going to pick a larger sticker. I think I want to use this flower. Let me put this over here. And we're just going to put this right here. And then I'm going to put important right over top of that. So this sticker is in the cop kit. Or you probably have some other stickers if you want, or you can just put a sticker and not put anything else. Whatever works best for you. I am going to put it over top though. Like that. All right, and then I'm just going to color in these lines all the way down to the bottom, and I'm going to make sure that I do them in order. And I only want to do 3 different colors, so I'm actually going to use these 3 colors, and I'm going to start with pink. And with these brush tips, I literally just kind of take it and press the whole brush down, and then 1, 2, so it's every 3rd line. Now, I never worry about this part being perfectly straight, but if you would like it to be perfectly straight, a fun little tip would be to take your washi tape, put it down the side, and then just have your markers go over top of it. And then when you're done, gently peel it up and all of your lines there will be perfectly straight, which would be fun too. Okay, let's add a few more stickers. Now, these might be too big because these are really big flowers, which are absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna pull stickers from here. These stickers hang on in your journal bag though, if you have them, because we're gonna use them throughout some of the other pages that we're gonna create this week. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what stickers I might want to add here. I really think I want to kind of go with some of the blue because I just feel like it's beautiful. And let's see, I don't want to do something in every single box, but I do want to do a little something. I think I want to do more of a bouquet there though. This one I am just going to kind of press over here in the corner. And then I think I want to do this beautiful bright, like watercolor pinks. Let's see, I think it goes like this. I'm just going to kind of put this right here, like that. So that is our calendar. You can decorate it more if you'd like to. Of course, you can have as much fun with it as you want. And as the weeks progress a little bit, if you find that you didn't really have a whole lot that you were filling in during the week, that's okay. You can always pull some more stickers and put them in there. If you have something you're celebrating, you can add that one to this. Weekend vibes, you got this. When we go away, I just want to double check my dates, but I'm pretty sure it is this weekend. So I'll probably put something special in there for that. But this is basically how we are going to set up our calendar for the month of June inside of our journal. If by chance you are using a dot grid and you're like, this is great, Terry, but how big is this box? I'm going to measure it for you. So we already know that it was 1.5 wide. And if you're using a dot grid, it's still 1.5. So they are 1.5 squares. And so you can measure that out that way if you are not using a lined one, but you are using a dot grid one. Thank you all so much for spending time with me today. If you have not already liked and subscribed my channel, please do so. And if you know somebody that would enjoy this, please go ahead and share it out. Thank you all so much, and I will see you next time.